Hey guys, Beef here. Just running a quick review on the ASI M24 sniper unit. This is my first review, so be kind. Bought this from JD Airsoft going back nearly 2 years ago. Was promised all the upgrade parts and all the parts for it I could want under the sun. Didn't materialise, so I was left with a lemon, to be precise. Took it out, first impressions from the box, got it home, it's like wow, you know, every boy with a new gun's the same, aren't we? You know, we look at it, we think, oh yeah, this is awesome. Got it out, real nice piece of kit, weighty, it feels good, it's ergonomic, feels good in the hand, good clicks, you know, adjustable butt stock, runs really nice, you know. Looks very similar to the old school classic Army M24. Bolts at the bottom, about 3 bolts to take it down, put it together, nice and easy setup. So like I said, bought it from JD Airsoft, got it home, out of the box, hey, this is cool, man. Took it for its first fire, was a major disappointment. And anybody that's bought one of these is going to say exactly the same, you know. Got it out of the box, fired it, was a lemon. Left it basically about nearly a year and a half. And under my house in the cellar, and just basically got a dust down there until I decided that, you know, I was going to look at buying a VSR-10. A friend of mine, Tony, turned around to me and said, why didn't you upgrade the M24 that you've got? And I was like, oh yeah, I've tried looking for parts and JD don't stock them, blah blah blah. So, you know, with a bit of persuasion, did a bit of research. Couldn't find anything here in the UK. Yeah, you try searching ASI M24, you're not going to find one. Looked further afield, further abroad, managed to find a review in Italy. If you don't speak Italian, not very good. Or if you're using a laptop, you can use a translator, but I haven't got a laptop, I've got an iPhone, which doesn't work. So I managed to translate a couple of little bits to find out that it is actually a VSR-10 clone. Not so much of a clone as what I like it to be, certain parts don't fit, but it is still a VSR-10 clone. When it came to finding out, after I found out it was a VSR-10 clone, bought a VSR-10 150% spring, or 150 spring, whatever it is. Took it out, test fired it, thought, oh, this might do the job, you know. No, I was wrong, give me about an extra 5 feet. After consulting with a friend of mine who's got a VSR-10 G-Spec, Julian, we came to the conclusion it could be an issue with the hop-up, you know, because it seemed like my cylinder was giving the right sort of compression, and there was no gaps, no leakage, things like that. So we looked at, you know, is it going to be the hop-up? So I went to fire support, not actually, but, you know, through the fire support website, bought myself a Lilacs hop-up rubber, hard one, for VSR-10. Fits in the gun perfect, you know, like I said, is a clone, so most parts do fit. Still had the same issue, no hop-up whatsoever, you know, beavers coming out, done. Straight into the dirt. Decided I was going to buy a whole new hop-up unit for it from Fire Support, 50 quid, with a type bore barrel for a G-Spec, you know. Big mistake. If you are considering doing that, don't bother guys, save yourself a bit of money, because the actual VSR-10 hop-up unit is too big to go in the outside barrel, the outer barrel that doesn't fit. Alright, so save yourself 50 quid there guys. The only thing on the bright side is it did give me multiple new parts to do some modifications with. So I spent many hours sitting down, taking it apart, putting it back together, taking it apart, putting it back together. Basically just trying different little bits, making sure that I haven't put the hop-up system in wrong, modifying the hop-up arms. Came to the conclusion there was not enough pressure coming from the hop-up arm onto the hop-up to give the BB any spin. So, as typical airsofters would do, we pissed about with it. Took the hop-up arm, you got the little nubs on the bottom, took them off, so it's just flat, and then took the inside of a pen lid and stuck it onto the bottom, which, you know, the inside of a pen, a brilliant hop-up unit that's come into pretty much every airsoft gun at some point. Realised that then we were actually getting some hop, and it was sending the BB a decent distance. So this was a brilliant bonus. It was like a breakthrough for us. But the shots was unbelievably inconsistent. It was going left, it was going right, it was going up, it was going down. So it was, you know, it's just basically trial and error with it. After so long, I got pretty much fed up and went to look for a high engagement hop-up lever, something with a little bit more depth in it, so that it would give more pressure and give more spin on the BB. Found out of a place called ASP UK, airsoftsniperparts.com. A little bit of a plug, you know, discount would be nice there, guys. They sell the high engagement hop-up levers. I've got a gold one. I can't remember the name of the actual one, but it's a Type A, and it's got basically it's got a flat piece across the bottom. You know, with the VSR 10s, you either got two prongs that push down, or you've got a flat one that just pushes straight down on it. I've got the flat one. Got it installed on the rifle. Works really, really well. Gives it hop up, really pretty consistent. I was using .3 double blasters in there at the time, and it was consistent-ish. You know, changed the BB because I thought it could be the BB. Went to a Mad Bull 3.6. Now, a Mad Bull 3.6 I would recommend to anybody because they are an absolutely stunning BB. His shots are pretty much bang on every time. There's not much variation in them. Hasn't been completely field tested yet, which we're looking to do on the 12th of April, 2014-ish. After that, then I might look at doing another review on it, just to let you know how it got on out in the field. I'm hopeful that it's going to work out really well, and I'm just going to have a great time up at Anzio. I always have a great time up there anyway. When I bought the gun, I would recommend, if we can, the only issue that I have with this gun is the magazines. Now the magazines, at first look, they look like sort of replica sort of clone for the VSRs, you know, like the JG10s, or is it the BAR, B-Spec, whatever they are, BAR 10s. They've got the little squishy nut on the top, but inside it looks like a VSR 10 feed-in nozzle bit doofer. That's the bit that I'm struggling trying to find these magazines. I can find them, but they have not got the correct feeding housing. So I mean, if anybody's got any, you know, any of these lying about, or any ones that anybody doesn't want, or they've had one of these, got rid of it, realised they've still got the mag, whatever, you know, give me a shout. Love to know where you got it from, or if you got one, I'll buy it off you. Splendid. With the gun, I mean, if we can get a site where we can actually get magazines for it, I would then recommend it to, you know, people coming into the sniping world of airsoft. It is a cheap enough gun to buy. Bought the gun for 140 quid from JD. Upgrades, I haven't spent much on it so far. For the actual hop-up rubber, I spent, I think it's about 20 quid from Fire Sport. The hop-up arm from ASP was 21 quid. The hop-up unit that I bought was 50 quid, with the barrel from Fire Sport. You don't need to buy that, guys, because it doesn't fit. The only thing it's good for is extra spare parts. Besides that, guys, it doesn't fit, doesn't work, don't bother. Alright? I will say, if you are modding with it a lot, the screws on the inside, especially on the hop-up unit, are garbage. Alright, so if you can get new screws to fit it, brilliant, alright, because they are garbage, they just round off real quickly. Okay? With this one, as you can see, I've done my own sort of thing on it. Got myself a M3 style sight. It's a Strike Systems one that came from Fire Support. It's about 80 quid. Illuminate reticle, 3.5 to 9, whatever it is. You know, There is 2 sun shields on here that I got from Optics Warehouse. They were from a previous project. Same with the mounts. They're not the ones that come with the sight. They're actually ones that I had from a previous project. And just basic Harris style bipod on it. You know, basically just to give it sort of like almost like a marine feel. Did my own camouflage. You know, first attempt at a camouflage, came out a lot better than what I was expecting. I was really impressed. Did a desert digital cam. You know, just 3 colours. Went down to the local model shop, bought some Tamiya paint, sprayed it up myself. Worked really well. So I was mightily impressed. Not much more to say about it. Like I said, guys, this is my first review, so I'd appreciate some feedback, be it negative, positive. Everything's welcome. If anybody has got any other magazines for this or anything similar, send me a picture or get in contact with me. My email's beeflobos, that's BEEFLOBOS @hotmail.com. You know, like I said, guys, any feedback, if you have got any other magazines, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's helpful to you for anybody that's got one of these. Don't think that you are sitting on lemon, it is upgradable. You just need some VSR 10 parts. Alright. Thanks for watching, and I hope you read some of my future reviews in future. Cheers, guys.